Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. When I leaned into your energy, I got a splitting of the camps. There are two camps. First and foremost, Pluto went night night in Aquarius, the sign of I know, the sign of hope, wishes, friends in a higher places. And your other ruling planet, Mars, is rage, rage, fucking rage in Leo. And I feel like that has split your energy in some sort of way, or it has like caused a bit of a divide in the Scorpio camps. And so some of y'all are over here and some of y'all are over here. And we got to talk about those two places. So go grab your stuff. Come on. We got shit to talk about. What's up, Scorpio? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. We are like literally halfway through 2025. How the how did we get here? Like it's giving Paramore's decode. Ooh, and I just saw my number 27 on the clock when I said that. So maybe there's some shit you're decoding. Um, but let's talk about these camps. Okay. So I feel like half of y'all, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius has your shit under review. Some of you, like, there's something that's just under review. You're not sure, you're speculating, you're looking, you're flipping through the files, you're taking a fine tooth comb through things. Some shit is under review. I feel like where you are in your transformation, where you are in the process or the metamorphosis of the caterpillar becoming the butterfly, you're like keenly aware. And I just feel like there's so much around you, so there's so much within you that is under review. And then the other camp, when I leaned into your energy, I heard that that song, I don't know all the words, so excuse me, like extraordinary, out of the ordinary, sanctuary, the ordinary, something. The angels up in the clouds are jealous of what we found. The ordinary. Okay, so some of y'all are like high up in the clouds, Pluto with night night, and you're just able to access that Aquarian effervescence, that hope, that like you're up on the mountaintop and you're breathing the rarefied air and you're just like discerning who you want up there with you. Some of y'all got somebody up there with you that you want to stay up there with you. And you're in this energy and you feel like what you have is just this extraordinary life. And you're able to review it and you're not afraid because Pluto is asleep and there's this like the monsters aren't under the bed anymore, and there's just something there around like this feels extraordinary. I found something out of the ordinary. I found something that is extraordinary. I don't know what this is, but I feel blessed and grateful. And then the other half of y'all, I feel like are like, what the fuck is going on? We got to read the fine print. We got to, and you may be bouncing between two, very likely. Oh, both my lights went off. Fine, screw y'all. I was trying to have some lighting, ho. I was trying to create some ambiance, darling. Anyway, hydrate, light it if you need it. They're gonna go off again. Yup. But in the meantime, we're serving looks. Looks, darling, looks. Yep, there it went. I just had to get, I knew I had to get that last shot. 3:33 on the clock. Co-creating with the lights, darling. You do the same. All right. Oh, got to pray around here. Um, clearing out any funky ass energy, welcoming in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, for Gemini season 2025, baby. Woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathe, like I said, hydrate, light it if you need it. We're going in, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. Ooh, ooh, oh, okay. You done knocked the mic over. The Queen of Swords knocked the mic over. Sorry for the mic noises. The Queen of Swords and the Sun. It kind of came out sideways. It came out with a vengeance, though. The Queen of Swords, I feel like there's something about you being direct, you being honest. Um, you are like you have stuff to say that I feel like can bring revelation and awareness to other people. Some of you are great leaders, great orators, great teachers, great helpers, great mentors. I feel like you or someone around you, this may not be you. This may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Leo placements. But I feel like there's something here about some really big truths being spoken, some really big aha moments coming to light. There's lots of clarity here. Stuff is being revealed. I feel like you say what you need to be, what you need to say. Be direct, be honest, be witty, be your like funny little, I wouldn't suggest sarcastic, but be yourself. And the only reason I wouldn't suggest sarcastic is because words are spells and we often joke ourselves into situations that we don't really want to be in. So understand, life and death are in the power of the tongue. So I wouldn't suggest you play too much with your words. And the Queen of Swords is saying the same thing. Whatever confusion is in your life, talk about it. This is Gemini season. Gemini season is all about thinking, communicating, and interacting. And so there is something here about say that thing, especially if it involves you saying some shit to your dad or saying some shit to that Leo, saying some shit to that person that you're witnessing a red flag with, or you're seeing a red flag. Some of you need to have more intense conversations with your inner child. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that I feel like is bringing you the smoke, or is bringing you a truth, bringing you an aha moment or a deep awareness. And it's moving, no matter how it feels, it's moving you closer towards success. It's moving you closer towards clarity. I feel like, the sun is the most positive card in the deck. And so there is just something about just fucking say it. Just be yourself. Think about it. Talk about it. And it makes sense that Under Review came out and then the Queen of Swords is here, because I just feel like you're learning how to lean into your logical faculties way more than you have before. It's almost like, you've been operating on that plane of suspicion or paranoia, or like highly, leaning into your intuition. And the divine is like, hey, don't forget that I gave you a brain. Don't forget that I gave you intellectual faculties. Don't forget to access your logic and your intuition before you make a decision. You can have, your head in the clouds, but keep at least one foot on the ground. And so I feel like there's something here about like, I said what I said. Someone's bringing that energy to you, or you need to show up in that energy. Proud, ready, educated, unafraid. Be direct and fair in all your dealings in Gemini season. That feels important. Also, be sure to check out that Gemini season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates. Also, I'll put you on game though. Mars is changing signs in Gemini season. Mars will be going into Virgo on June 17th. And I just feel like you fuck around and get real clear. The sun is Leo energy, and that's where Mars is right now. You fuck around and get really, really clear about what the plan is, what you want to harness your energy into. And I feel like not only will there be success, there will be just profound clarity. Like there's this like, I see the plan, I see my line, I see, the order of operations. I feel like there's aha moments coming in. There's like this this awareness where there was red flags, where there was cloudiness, there's clarity. Please continue for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. Some of us, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I feel like there's some painful things that you now can talk about. You can now access. You now can articulate it, and you need to talk about it. The Queen of Swords is the embodiment of the process of turning pain into power, our deepest sorrows, our deepest wounds into wisdom. She embodies that process. And I feel like you being willing to say all the things that are coming to light, at least journal them, at least write them, at least like send that text, send that voice memo, make that phone call, say the thing. Just like tell the truth, shame the devil. That's how it feels, where it's just like say what needs to be said while Mars is in Leo. So before the 17th of June, I feel like tell the truth, say the things, express yourself, make the plan towards success, towards greatness. Leo is a sign of I will. Leo is the heart. Leo is the solar plexus chakra energy, where that's where you harness your willpower. And I just feel like you get real clear, you do your part and get really clear on what the blueprint is. You get really clear about what direction you want to go in, and Leo, the energy, Mars and Leo energy will carry you there, will like help. You're gonna have to do your part. I'm not saying that they're gonna carry you up and you don't have to do no work. I'm just saying there's something here about you figure out what the prize is with Mars and Leo, and then start making steps. And when Mars is in Virgo, baby, all systems are a go. It will be nice. But I feel like some of y'all need a plan. Some of y'all need to fix. Oop, 1111. Make a wish, ho. There's something there around. Actually, you know what? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. For 1111, that's what we in the Patreon gang squad. That's what we do. We express gratitude for 1111. Thank you for all that you've done and all you're going to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for guiding Scorpio into their wish fulfillment. And that makes sense with Pluto in the sign of wishes, Aquarius. And so, what do you wish for? What do you want? What's been holding you back from doing it, pursuing it? You get really clear, and I feel like the path gets enlightened. You'll be guided. Page of Pentacles. It's time to get real. Some of you, somebody has inspired you to get your shit together. I feel like some of you are thinking about starting a business, going in a different direction. Some of you are thinking about entrepreneurship. Some of you are just ready to reinvent yourself. And I just feel like with the Page of Pentacles at the center of the reading, some of y'all realize somebody is a fuck boy. That's another thing. That's something on the side. Some of y'all have like, it's come to light. You've seen the red flags and you realize this person is a fuck boy or a fuck girl or a fuck person. Or you realize you're a fuck boy, fuck girl, fuck person. You know what I mean? Some of you are just like coming into an awareness of who you truly are. Some of you are like shit's getting real. There's an awareness of how you need to reinvent yourself. It's like you're ready to take that fine tooth comb through your life, through how you spend your energy, how you spend your money. And you're like, okay, how can we, get to the next level? What does scaling this look like? What does taking this to, the upper echelon look like? I also feel like this looks like whatever you're building, whatever you're working towards, there is good news about money coming in, good news about time, about energy. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that's really able to help you move forward in regards to business or money or professionalism. I feel like there's something about developing a skill, developing a talent, developing a hobby, developing or monetize, taking something that you love and monetizing it. This looks like the initial stages of rebuilding your life, the initial stages of rebuilding your self-worth, the initial stages of rebuilding your relationship to money. at the initial stages of rebuilding your relationship to time, how you manage the time that you have. There's something here about, I'm telling you, Mars goes into Virgo and it's a reset. It's like, it's mother. Virgo is mama energy. But the mama that's like, you got this time, this amount of time to get all of this done. And when I get back in here, they better be perfect. You know what I mean? That's not how everybody wants to be nurtured, but we're going to get what we need, baby. You know? I love Virgo energy. I love it. I crave it. I'm like, please just tell me what to do. Okay. You know? And that's what I feel like that energy would be really beneficial for you. For you to be in the kind of childlike, you see the baby, for you to be in the childlike mindset of like, hey, Mama Virgo, will you please just tell me how to fine tune this? Tell me how to refine this. Tell me how to take things to the next level. Just be in that receptive mode. You get clear, you get crystal clear about what making it looks like, what success is for you. Not what society says success is, not what your friends or your family or your church or your, friend group, whatever. Not what everybody else says, not what social media says. You get clear about what success means to you. And then I feel like now that you have deduced the ambition, your steps will be ordered. Your actions will start to match your ambitions. But you got to prioritize being in that Queen of Swords energy. That is the first thing to be clarified. Is like, what's going on with your thought process? What's going on with your ability to say what's going on in your mind? What's going on with your ability to transmute the pain into power? What's going on with your ability to express yourself? What's going on with talking, writing, artistry, creativity, honesty? You got to express all this. All right, final two cards, final two messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Gemini season. Thank you. Anna gave me two. I love that. Thank you. Nice, nice. And we got the Eight of Wands and the King of Cups. There's a lot of people here. 3 of the 5 cards are court cards. That's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. So there could be, some of you are dating multiple people. Some of you consider yourself polyamorous. And there just may be a lot of opinions to consider, a lot of people to consider. And you got to figure out if that's working for you. Is that generating balance? Do you need to get more of a schedule down? Do you need more consistency? Talk to the people in your life. Express yourself. Closed mouths don't get fed. Let me zoom out a little bit. Only one major arcana, and that's the sun, and that's at the beginning of Gemini season. So I feel like there's some big moments of clarity. There's moments of success. There's positivity at the beginning, but it comes by way of you using your words. It comes by way of you expressing yourself. This person with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements wants to give you the truth, wants to express themselves, wants to show up, wants to help, wants to be of service. So let them. The person with Leo placements, I feel like, is down to show themselves, down to help you through the revelation, down to help you see what's going on, down to contribute positively. The person with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, I feel like they may not be where they want to be in their life right now. They may be in a place of starting over. I feel like they're still coming towards you, and for some of you, this is somebody that has some fuckboy tendencies. And you just got to be careful about that. You got to get clear on if you want that. I feel like your standards need to be set real clear, and Taurus season should have done that for you. Your shadow season should have really alerted you to what's going on with your standards and your self-worth. But I do feel like there is this influx of good news about money. There is something here restarting at work. Some of you may be in the entry level, and I feel like can quickly level up, or you can see like, okay, there's a need here. I can create an answer to this need. Hydrate. And then there's somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that I feel like is coming in hot. They move quickly. Um, they are very self-aware. They may be in and out. They may be opposing. They may be oppositional, is what I meant to say. Um, but I do feel like they're coming towards you. Even though you don't think that this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is coming towards you, they are coming towards you. And you are getting just way more masterful in your emotions and your spirituality and your communication. I feel like you're so much more calm and reassuring than you have been. Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Gemini season is the sign of I think, and it's ushering in a new foundation in the realm of your mind. You are in recovery some way emotionally still, and it's important for you to be still. It's important for you to evaluate what hurts, what disappointments are still lingering, what ways you need stillness, what you need to pray to, or what you need to pray. Who are you praying to? You need to get real clear about that. I want you to be careful about the ambiguity of, oh, me and the universe. Just who are you talking to? Get real clear and start building a conversational relationship with the God of your understanding. So you're not out here picking up the phone, not dialing a number, and expecting to have a conversation. Love you. All right. The Four of Swords is like, hey, there is some heartbreak, disappointment, lack of clarity, or some pain that needs to be evaluated. And if you reevaluate it, if you put it under review, you will establish a new foundation in the realm of your mind. You will establish a new reverence with yourself and the God of your understanding. You will establish a new level of peace. I feel like some of you are getting to the next level in your spirituality, and it's important. I'm excited to clarify these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Darling, come join me in my ethical cult. Over there, we are going to clarify all of these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content. There's a tier for daily readings. So be sure to check that out. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. All the links are in the description box below. There may be somebody else that you're dealing with that has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, and I feel like they are looking like they're aware, they're present, they're strong, they're stable, they're reassuring. I don't feel like this person is going anywhere. And I feel like they're looking at how, like, damn, life is throwing them a lot. Like, I feel like they're here as a support, but they see you, they empathize. You can rely on this person, this other person with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. They don't have to be older than you, but I feel like they're more mature than you in some sort of way, or they got their shit together more than you in some sort of way. I just feel like there is a very supportive, emotionally intelligent force around you. They don't have to be a man just because it's a king. I just feel like this is somebody who can be a safe haven in the place of a storm. In the midst of a storm, they are a rock. They are immovable. There's nothing that you can do that will shake them or keep them or rock them in some sort of way. And they have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. It feels like they may not. It may be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I feel like this person has water in their big three. Let me zoom out. Use your words. It will lead you to success. Do not ignore red flags that you are seeing. Do not ignore red flags that you are sensing inside of you. Some of you have a fuckboy in your midst, and I think you already know it. Just don't ignore that. Some of you, there isn't a fuckboy in your midst, and this is just about the divine trying to get you to get your shit together so you can scale, so you can get to the next level. Some of you, I just feel like there's good news coming in, not just about money, but about your body, like you're feeling better. Some of you, the center of Gemini season being the Page of Pentacles, it's like, bro, what's going on with your habits? You will reinvent your life when you update your habits. Everything will change. The pace will pick up. Life will get so much better You'll be able to withstand the change of pace whenever you're eating properly and drinking enough water, and you leave caffeine alone, and you're done staying up all night. You actually get some fucking sleep. You're consistent with your habits. There's something there. You're grounding consistently. You need grounding, and you need to be around water very often in order for you to mature more emotionally and creatively and professionally. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, you have to talk. You need to talk about your emotions. Water has to flow. Stagnant water is dangerous. You don't drink stagnant water in the wild. Stagnant water can grow bacteria, and that's an analogy for you. You have to talk about how you feel. You have to process your emotions often and with people that you trust. That's how you get to the next level. And in Gemini season specifically, you got to talk about it. You need to talk about what's going on. And I also feel like other people need to talk to you. And so you do your part um to process your emotions and to create space internally so you can hold space for other people. Not processing your emotions so that you can process other people's or hold other people's hands, but I'm just saying you processing and taking care of yourself will put you in a position where it's just easy for you to show up and hold space and create safe containers for other people. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's lots of success coming in. There's lots of information. There's lots of data that's coming in that is trying to set you up for success, not only just in Cancer season, next season, but for like the rest of your days. You know, I feel like this year is setting you up for a different level of greatness, a different level of success. And it just may be uncomfortable because some of you are very comfortable in your hidey hole, very comfortable in your routine, comfortable in what you're doing. And that is not where greatness happens. Sorry. You're going to have to come up out of that shell. You're going to have to come up out of that exoskeleton. You know, it's important to express yourself. Some of you are really good writers. Some of you are really good orators. Some of you have like or storytellers. Some of you, you feel better when you journal. You feel better when you're out in the sun. You feel better when you're out in nature. Fucking do it. I love you. I'm ready to clarify these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into
For
it.
the full version of the video, go to Patreon.